Alright, here we go with a quick fix for a PS4 controller that my clown cousin broke after getting no-scoped, surviving the gulag, and then getting immediately killed by a helicopter. Throwing the controller down is not recommended. Extra Techie here with a quick fix on a PS4 controller. Make sure you like the video and subscribe for gaming and tech content. So as all good tech people do, I researched for about 10 seconds on how to take something apart using iFixit. Some of the tools that you will need is a Phillips head screwdriver to fit the screws, and some pry tools, a various bit of pry tools to get in between the casing so we can appropriately crack the controller open without breaking any plastic pieces. Now let's get those screws loose. This will take a little bit of torque as they are really holding this controller together. I had some trouble with the one screw that was on the popped edge of the controller. It was just spinning and spinning, so I figured something was broken on the inside. Let's see if we can open it up without having to take that final screw out. Now, using the pry tools and trying different strategies to get it going, we finally popped the casing of the controller. Be very careful when opening plastic components or you risk breaking them. Some of the most common breaks are breaking clips and breaking the pieces that the screws go into. When dealing with plastic, be extra careful. I take my time opening new devices that I am unfamiliar with. The battery is loose in this PS4 controller, so be mindful of that. The back of the controller is held on with a simple ribbon connector, which can be removed by pulling on it. As you can see, we have a broken plastic piece holding the screw to the outside casing of the controller, and we have to remove it. With the two pieces separated, I can get working on removing the broken piece. Using a new tool, the needle nose plier, I grip the plastic piece and use my screwdriver to remove the rogue screw. Be very careful as you are performing this operation, as it can be a little funny to deal with as you have to hold the needle nose pliers with one hand and unscrew with the other hand. And that is the last time I saw that screw, as I lost it. After some time inspecting the device, I decided to go with some gel superglue to adhere the broken plastic piece to the controller. It has a perfect surrounding to hold it together, and I did not feel glue would interfere with the function of the controller. After using some precision tweezers to place the piece into the place it needed to go, I secured the controller with some packing tape to ensure a tight fit. I did try clamps, but it was awkward and I did not want to scratch the controller. About an hour later, I inspected the controller to see if it was dry. It was a bit tacky due to the amount of gel superglue that I put on it, but I decided to put the controller back together anyway. The first thing we need to do is put the ribbon back into the slot that we uninstalled it from. Installing the ribbon is easy, but I ended up doing it twice just to make sure I did it right. The ribbon is a bit flimsy, so take your time. I did not use any tools to install the ribbon. Now the time to put the controller casing back together is here. I maneuvered the controller to get it fitted, but something was not right. So I had to take it apart again so I could closely inspect what was holding the controller back from fitting together tightly. After many moments of reflection and whispering what the F, I discovered that a piece of plastic was flexed and needed to be pushed back lightly as to not break it. Once I positioned the clip, I was able to snap the controller back together with very little issue. Once the controller is snapped tight, I replaced the screws minus the one lost screw, RIP, and replaced that lost screw with a spare screw from a PS3 controller. All of the buttons feel nice, and now I can give my clown cousin back his controller so we can sweat some wins at Fortnite. Let's go, boys. Extra Techie fixes a broken PS4 controller. If you like the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and follow all the content on Extra Techie as we focus in on tech and gaming things. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.